Hey everybody, Rocco Cilio back again for another training with the superstar herself, Alicia. Again, America's #1 mortgage authority, master coach. And you all know her. You're watching her stuff out there on social media. You know that she's got the nuggets that you need to take your business to the next level. This is a new section, right? And what we are really wanting to be able to share with you is a tool that's inside what we keep calling the easy button. And it's what's called a digital business card. And you might be saying to yourself, what is that, or why do I need it, and how can it help me grow my business? So we're gonna make sure that when you leave here in a couple minutes from getting done watching this, that you're gonna really be like, oh, I get it now. So as always, Elisa, it's great to be back with you.
Thanks, Rocco. Happy to be here. Super excited to share the latest training of the easy button with all the loan officers out there.
Right. So let's talk about the world of digital business card, and we'll spend some time there and make sure everybody levels up their game just a bit more here by the time they're done.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we know this, right? How many times have you gone to a networking event, or maybe were in a social situation and needed your business card, and they weren't in your wallet, they weren't in your purse, however you carry them, your business card holder, they weren't in your car, you ran to your car, they weren't there. You have everything in the palm of your hand with the Mortgage Marketing Master app. You never need to actually order, pay for paper business cards again. And the other part of that is, how many times do you know that that other person just threw out your card, right? Like, you just gave the card and it went away, right? Or maybe you're like, oh, what do I say in this text? I met them yesterday. Nice to meet. Like, how many times have you gotten stalled wasting time? And then even with tech, right? I was just telling Rocco, like, last week, there was somebody who was like, oh, let me send you scan my QR code for my business card. And I was like, it took him 10 minutes to send me the business card. And I was like, what's your number? Boom. Instantly, he had mine through the app. He had my digital business card in his phone. By the time he even figured out how to scan it's no. You don't have to struggle with tech. This is
Let's do it the easy way, right? And the other thing is, like, you are doing, anytime you send somebody a digital business card, you're doing them a favor, right? Because you've taken all the work out of their hands to load you up in their device themselves. And that's one huge advantage. Like, you're almost like, wow, thank you for doing that, so I don't have to type all that information in myself. That's a pretty big deal. The other thing is that not only are you doing them a favor, but very often, even if you do remember your card all the time, your paper card that you're maybe using now, I got to be honest with you. When somebody would give me their paper card, even if I wanted their information, there was a good chance where I would misspell something, typing it in, or they'd have so much information on their card that I wouldn't bother putting in anything except for what I immediately deemed which be important, which maybe be a phone number and an email at best, right? But what about if you communicate better? What if you have more content that you want to share with them with your social media buttons, your scheduling link, and all the other stuff there, that if you could just send that to them and they could just select to import it right to their device, and you'd have everything on there. How powerful could that be for you? So that's what we're talking about here. And so you can cover a couple of these bullet points, and I will actually show them how they can put some of these customizable links in place. And then we'll even walk through an example of how to share it.
Yeah, one of the things I like is it's just simple. Hey, can I send you my card? Yeah, or somebody, like, even better, you're having a conversation and they ask, oh, how do I get a hold of you? Oh, what's your number? I'll text it. Because the other thing that you've just done is, by you sending them your card, you have their contact information in your phone. Let's not forget how important that is, first and foremost, right? Did you guys catch that? You automatically have their information, right? You have their name, their number. The other thing I like also about the card is, you're gonna, when you just set the app up, right? You're gonna put your picture in there. You're gonna put your email, everything, your phone number, all your social media that you want in there. But the nice part is, how many times have you met somebody and kind of forgot the name with the face, right? Maybe 6 months later, maybe. Now, you better not be waiting that long to follow up with your leads, right? As you're building your business. But what if somebody forgot about you. It happens, right?
Yeah.
People say to me, oh, you look so familiar, right? And I'm like, okay, who do you think I look like? Right? I mean, maybe they're going to say my name. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're like, oh, I saw you on TV, whatever. Doesn't matter. Right? Some people forget, they disconnect the face with the name. Your face is in here, right? It's at this, we made this so simple on so many levels for you.
Yep. All right, cool. So let's take a peek here. I'm going to switch this out here so I can get the app up here on the screen. And that's, you know what, Alicia, you just kind of taught me something there, because I almost forget about the value of facial recognition. Is pretty important for people to know, like, and trust, right?
Right. So also in the real estate, industry, it's been a decade or so, but it was a big thing for everybody to start putting their pictures on their cards in the real estate industry. And this is because they want you to feel familiar and comfortable with their face, right? And here it's done for you in the app.
Yeah, so here we go. So how do we push the card out? If you have a contact loaded in there, you could start by going to your list of contacts. If you don't have a contact in there, that's fine. You could send it out, but we just can't track who you're sending it to. So it's up to you. Preferably have them in there, but if I hit the more button, I can always get right to my resources in the upper right-hand corner. Remember, resources, that's what we use to be able to share things with contacts. Anything that can be sent to a contact from the app, we call a resource. So your digital business card is a resource. It has its own little world, occupies its own space on our device there, that green box, okay? Now, this is just a demo contact in here. So I'm going to show you how to add more of your own social media links. But if you want to preview it, first thing you can do is just simply tap on it. And basically on here, again, you'd have your picture loaded on there. Down here, you could put some of your basic information, a booking link if you have one, and you could even put some of your social media buttons on there, which I'll show you how to do. Now, the way that you send that over to somebody is you just simply tap on the box next to my card. And again, if you happen to be sitting with them at a networking event or you're out and about, you can text it to them. You can certainly email it to them as well. But basically all that happens is when you send it over, said, here's my digital business card. And then they click the link and it says, do you want to save the card to your device? And the person says, yes, there's no QR scanning or any of that sort of stuff. And all that information pulls right into their contacts on their device. It's a powerful way for you to engage new conversations for sure. But what I want to do is I'm going to back out of this for a second, and down in the more button in the lower right-hand corner, when you go in here, you might have already done this in your settings, but in the lower left corner here where it says settings, the gear icon, this is where you can start to put in all the ways that you want people to be able to find you. So you can add in, if you had a custom booking link, if you wanted to put your Twitter URL, your Facebook URL, anywhere where people are going to find you at, you can just simply add in those links, copy and paste those links right in from wherever that app is so people know how to find you, and they will all appear on your digital business card, right? And this is also where you have the opportunity to update your photo, so you can put in a nice profile picture for yourself if you want to. Well, you should, right? And so it's just easy breezy, easy button for you to make sure that that digital business card displays, putting out there all the information that you want somebody to have. So that's how we make sure that we put our best foot forward from there. If you want to put in an actual address for you, you don't have to put in a whole address. You can just put in bits and pieces of it if you want, and that's fine. So if you just want to let people know what region of the country you're in, you can do that as well. So it's a great tool. I mean, it's one of the easiest door openers that you can have. And again, you don't have to buy paper business cards again, nor should you, because you are using the easy button. Alicia, anything before we wrap up?
Yeah, for loan officers, I would put in definitely your business address and as well as your NMLS number, just for legal purposes. So you guys are all covered, because you may send it to a realtor, you may send it to a client, you may send it to another referral partner, but at least that way you're all good. And in case there's any questions or issues with anything, you email out as well, or that you text. So easy button, all set, do it once and you're done.
Yeah, the technical, the NL, what do they call that?
NMLS, National Mortgage Licensing System.
Right. I don't have one.
Tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. All right. Listen, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll be back again, of course, we're going to keep getting all these trainings out to you, and you're going to keep watching them, and you're going to watch your business grow as a result of it. Thank you so much, Alicia. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rocco.